It's Tuesday the 20th of October today. I'm going to do the review and subsequent trade results later in the day. And before I get started on that, I just want to go over the competition that I mentioned. I've broken through 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is a lot more than I was expecting, so thank you. What I'm going to do is for 2 people, I'm going to give away completely free access, unlimited access to the training course that I built, which teaches you how to trade the 5-minute time frame. It's just purely as a thank you for all the support. To enter this competition, all you need to do is like this video and comment below with either what you struggle with most on trading or what you would like to learn more about on trading. So you might struggle with revenge trading, you might want to learn about Fibonacci. So if you just comment below and also like the video, then next week on the review video, I'll pick 2 people completely at random, and you can get unlimited access to the training course. Okay, so the Ftse 100 today. It's almost 8 o'clock. It's almost open. We can see we've made a very large run up. We've then rolled over, fallen away. We've then pushed higher, and this week so far it has just fallen away a little bit. It's not really went anywhere. If anything, this is slightly negative. It's a double top. The second leg is lower. However, until I get some confirmation on this, I'm not overly negative or bullish on the market. Just purely because of this enormous run up we had, such a strong day, you would expect a little bit of selling before a continuation. I'm looking at a couple of areas today, and let me just show you on the daily time frame. So we can see here we've got a couple of tails. We've also got the open here, not the open, sorry, the close of this candle and the open of this candle. It pushed higher, it failed, it came down, it fell lower. So this area here I'm going to be looking at, and you can see I've marked it in. I'll show you on the 5-minute time frame also. And also up here at the highs, I'm going to be watching. It's really to give me a sign of what the market wants to do, these areas. I mean, if it can start breaking out and pushing higher, clearly the market is still bullish. If the market can break through this area here, and there's another tail down here, which I would be watching. And then the next area after that is going to be, you can see I've marked it in here, 2 key daily levels, and that is S2, where I'd be watching. I'd expect some sort of a reaction down here at least. If not here, then certainly at S3. So if we look at it on the 5-minute time frame, first thing I can see is that I've missed the trade. My setup candle was there and there. I was watching it for a break above the high. It came whilst I was making the video, so no big deal. Just means I've missed the trade. I've marked in the zone down here. This is the one with the 2 key daily levels. It also ties up with the round number 6300, and it is S2. On the way up, you can see I've got zones on the way up, but I'm not really interested in them until we get up to 6409. I'll probably start watching this at 6400 to be honest, just because it's the round number. And then if it breaks through there, it's starting to look fairly positive again. Okay, so we'll come back at 4:30 and I'll talk you through what the market did and also how I traded. Okay, I just want to add to this video quickly. I've had a couple of messages from a subscriber on YouTube called Traderman. He wants to see some sort of proof as to the trades that I'm taking. I believe he was concerned that the live trades especially either weren't live or were trading with very small position sizes. I didn't want to do this at first. I explained to him that I didn't want to have information like that online. I've had to think about it, and I can understand where he's coming from. When I first started trading, I watched a lot of videos on YouTube. I thought I was learning a lot of very useful information. and the people claim to be professional traders, as they all do. And unfortunately, the majority of it was a lot of rubbish, and it ended up losing me a lot of money. So I'm on my IG account, the intraday account. Last 7 days, it's a week's worth of trading. If I open it up, so that's it there. The first thing we can see is position size. The average position size here is £20 per point. Where it is less than £20 per point, it's what I deem a less high probability trade. So if it's a less high probability trade, I will go in with a smaller stake and then add to it as the trade proves to me that it is what I was looking at, basically. What else can I show you here? So what we can see is, I mean, this is what I've discussed through all my videos. I've said that during the week I have very few losing trades. So you can see here's the totals here. There's one there, minus 13, and there's one there at minus 320. Unfortunately, there's no times on these profit and losses, because one of the other things I always go over is that if I have 2 successful trades in a row, that's me finished for the day, and quite often I'm finished by 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I can't show you that, unfortunately, because there's no way to show you the times of these trades. The other thing you can notice, on top of there being very few losses, is that if you total all this up, for the week, it was a profit of 1,574, that's pounds sterling, I'm in the UK. And each week I'm looking to make, my target is 2,000. So last week was 1,574, very close. That's what I'm aiming for, that's what I'm happy with. And what else? This hasn't got today's trading on it. What I'll do is, when I'm going over the second half of the Ftse review, I can load that up on the chart, today's results, and you will see today also I made £414. So I'll do that when the Ftse closes. Trader man, please let me know if that is what you were looking for and if that was helpful. Thank you. Okay, so it's 22.5 and the Ftse is now closed. First thing we can see is that we have produced a doji candle today. So the market hasn't really gone anywhere. Now, before I go over the trading opportunities and talking you through how I traded it, I'm just going to open up the trading results for today, because that wasn't on the previous part of the video. So as we can see, gain today, £414 sterling. Very typical. I look to make around about £400 a day, and hopefully that is what you were looking for, trader man. As I've said, do put a comment below and just let me know. Okay, so we've produced a doji candle. We can see that it dropped down into the identified zone down here, which ties in with this pin here, and this is where the market reacted. So if we come down to the 5-minute time frame, I'm actually going to go quite in depth to the trades that I took today, because it's quite a good one to go over. So we opened here at 8 o'clock, the market pushed higher, failed, and then fell away very strongly. It came right down into the zone that I identified. We got a pin bar here, a pin bar here, and then we got an entry candle right here also. Now, I entered above the high of this candle, which was this candle. So the entry was round about here. The market then turned around and fell away. Now, a lot of traders, when this happens, they begin to panic. The market is then bouncing around down here. It's not really going anywhere. It's moving sideways. As the market is pushing up, it's rejecting, it's rejecting, it's rejecting. Now, this can be considered to be trading in a range. So as the market pushes along here, we get a strong bearish candle, and then we get another candle here. Now, when this candle is forming, it looks very bearish. This candle is clearing out stops. This is S1. So many traders are going to put their stops just below S1, just below previous lows if they've entered after this candle. Perhaps they entered on this candle here to go long. So their stops are here, they're down here, and they all get stopped out. Also, people who have noticed that this is trading in a range, as this candle forms, they trade this as a breakout, they go short. And the market then instantly turns around. This is why it's very important to wait for your candle to fully form before you make decisions. So after this candle, what do you think I did? I'm already in a position up here. It's in negative equity. And after this candle, I enter the market again above the high and go long with the second position here. Now this is slightly out of my zone. As you can see, the market has been trading and maintaining contact with the zone, so it's not really broken out of the zone. The reason I was so confident to take this also is because this is a false break to me. And after a false break, when the market has been going nowhere like this, it's very high probability that it's then going to break the other side. So I went long here, the market pushed up, I took 18 points off of this move. The great thing about that is, after this candle here, I was expecting resistance up here at the top of the tail. So I took 18 points out of this position here. As soon as it got up to here, it was only about 2 points of profit. I closed this one also. So it was 20 points overall. This position was only 2 points. It was to do with me reading the market, and it's very important to do that. It's very important to understand what the market's telling you, to wait for your candles to form, and to analyze it. These candles here, everybody sees these as negative candles. They are actually continuation candles. Pin bars only count when they're like this, when there's white space to the left of them. They don't count when they're like this, when they're smothered in between other candles. This is a continuation candle, if anything. So that was me finished. 20 points, £414. The market then, it couldn't break out of the zone. It's another false break with a lower high. It then falls down. You get another signal candle here, and you get another signal candle here. Pin bar, engulfing candle, and the market goes up once again. So another very nice trading day. Hopefully this video was helpful. I would like to say again, if you are interested in the competition, please do like the video and comment below with either something you struggle on when you're trading or something you would like to learn more about in trading. Next week, I'm going to give away two people absolutely free access to the 5-minute training course. It goes over everything that I use to trade. It's the exact same methods I use. I will announce that on next week's review video, the winners of that. And as always, if you are learning how to trade, please do subscribe to Decisive Trading. It's absolutely free, and I try to post up at least 2 training videos per week. And the live trade video this Friday I won't be doing, purely because I'm in London at an investor seminar. Okay, I'm James Orr, and I hope you've had a great trading week. Thank you.